size, weight, and direction. Three main concepts you need to understand about your lateral waves so that you look elegant on the dance floor. Hi dancer, welcome to Bachatu Iyo. Here's a super easy framework. First of all, we need to understand where our weight is. We need to understand the distance between our feet, which we call our base, and we need to understand our limits for our isolations. If you want to know more about transfer of weight, go ahead and watch the body rolls tutorial where I break it down a little bit more in detail. So let's say this is our base, right? I can shift my weight to the right foot, to the left foot, but not pass it. By that, I mean I need to establish my limit. So as an example, I shift my weight to the right foot. I can also do it on the left. And I make sure that my axis is aligned. None of my body parts are sticking out yet. This is a total alignment. I'm in my bolero elongated. From here, in order to find my lateral limit, I have to make sure that in this case, let's say a rib cage will keep going to my right side, but only so far that I don't feel like I need to compensate. So again, if you have alignment on either of your sides, in my case, this is my right side, I push my rib cage a little bit farther to the right, but not so much so that now I would need a compensation or a counterbalance, okay? So this is how you know your limit for your upper body, and same thing for your lower body. Again, we go back to the bolero, alignment, lower body, limit. Again, when my hip goes to the right, without me creasing it backwards, without me sitting on my knee, but in fact just releasing my knee, bending it slightly, and allowing my hip to go to the right side, finding my lateral limit for my hip, but without passing it so that my body feels like it needs to counterbalance. Let's demonstrate it again on the left side. Shift your weight to the left side, full bolero alignment. Your bolero needs to feel super stable, guys. If I am wearing these kind of heels and feeling super stable and you are falling, it's probably because, again, you don't know push, don't pull technique. Don't pull yourself up by the chest. Instead, press yourself off the ground and establish your balance. Now, here's our balance. Here's our vertical axis. On the left side, I find my limit with my chest or ribcage area. You see, it's not very much. I find my limit now. Go back to center. I find my limit now with my hip. That's it. This is as far as you can possibly go at this moment. When you develop more range, you will be able to go more. As long as your body stays aligned, this is a good finding of the limit. If your body is falling down or your weight is shifting to the center, you're probably pushing it too hard, so mind that. Now that we've established our limits, it behooves us to understand how far we can travel within those limits. If my weight is on the left side, I need to go to my right, I go fully on my right leg with a slight isolation of the rib cage, or I go on my right leg with a slight isolation of the hip. I will always have to remain within my limits and not pass it. This is very crucial so that our waves look elegant, balanced, and seamless. And the third concept that is easy to understand is direction. Because lateral waves are literally side to side, we have to make sure that all our waves are staying within this parallel or within this plane. Oftentimes, we see people start rotating. You see the front part of my chest? Now you see my backbone, right? Part of my chest. This is a rotational wave. It's not a wrong wave, but it's not a lateral wave. So make sure that you are keeping your waves clean. Imagine that you are stuck in a very narrow space and there's no way for you to rotate. This wave is 2D, two-dimensional. So when I prepare myself on the right side with my hip, I prepare myself otherwise with a bolero. Either one is going to be super flat, and as I sink into my waves are also flat. Say we are stuck within this shape, and this is your direction. The moment you start rotating, you are adding another element to your lateral waves, and again, it's not wrong, but it's not this type of a wave. So make sure that any movement you choose in your sensual bachata, you are being very clean and clear about it with your partner. Well, we never skip our preparations either. And by now, we already know that a preparation is something that is opposite of the movement, at least by the looks, right? So if my movement is up and to my right, my preparation will be down and to my left. With lateral waves, it's super easy. If I need to execute my chest waves, I need to prepare on my, let's say, I need to do my chest waves to the left. I will prepare myself on my right leg and down, right? From here, I will draw my shape. We'll get to that a little bit later. I finish my wave. Same thing, if I need to draw my hip wave to the left, I first prepare up and to the right. Why up? Because hip wave is a down motion, right? It's a little bit lower in our center of mass area. So I prepare in my full bolero as I start sinking in, and I draw my hip wave to my left side. This way, you never have to guess which wave is coming. If your partner or you yourself preparing your body upwards with a bolero, not upwards, elongated with a bolero, then it's a hip wave. It's always a hip wave. If your partner is sitting down, that means something is going to go up. And if they're going up with an isolation, it's a wave. If they're going with a straight body, it's not a wave, it's just some other movement. Hey dancer, did you know that if you like this video, you can help my channel grow? It costs you nothing, but it means the world to me. If you subscribe to my channel, hit that notification bell, and maybe leave a like and a comment or both under this video, it will help YouTube algorithm to understand that our videos are helpful. And together with your help, we can reach a broader audience and maybe help many more fellow dance learners to improve their bachata. Thank you very much. Number 3, execution. Let's begin with our chest waves. For our chest waves, don't forget to pull your ribcage back. Just like in the body rolls explanation, how your ribcage should react to your chest waves, same principle applies to our lateral chest waves. If I sink in on my right side, sink into my hip, I don't mean you need to sit on your hip, just center of mass drops a little bit, and then you have to pull your chest or ribcage area a little bit to the same side that you're sitting on, so that now you feel like going to your left side, up, coming back, pushing yourself up to finishing bolero, and back to your basic, or whatever movement follows next. Again, it's important that we do not miss this ribcage isolation for our chest waves. If in body rolls we have to prepare like this, in lateral waves we prepare a little bit like this. I would watch out for immediately sinking with your ribcage because, again, it doesn't feel good on your partner's body. But instead, thinking of fully elongating in your bolero and then sinking directly down and only then transitioning to your ribcage isolation. So here we are. Chest wave has the same shape as a body roll, only we are going to our side. So the arrow goes to the left, upwards, we open this side of the rib cage, open, open, and when you can't anymore, you start relaxing this active opening by receiving your weight on the beginning foot and pushing yourself back to the finishing position. So overall, our chest waves will look like a figure 8, but placed diagonally. Again, watch my center of mass. Here, I'm in a neutral position. It's somewhere in the middle because our center of mass travels where? Higher and lower. As I sink into my hips to prepare, my center of mass drops a little bit. Now from here, it's going to rise. So this is the energy ball that we need to feel with our lateral waves. Energy ball goes to the side and up, down again, up, this way. Now we have this diagonal lateral waves. Now let's try to execute our chest waves. Remember the preparation. Let's say we go 5, 6, 7, 8, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, one more basic, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, let's go, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's say now we want to make multiple chest waves in a row. This figure 8 is going to skew into a little bit more horizontal position because now we don't need to settle onto our hip to finish because we are doing continuous figure 8s. Watch. Again, same thing with the preparation. I prepare on my right side. Guys, also you can do it on your left side as well. I'm just giving an example, sticking to the same side, okay? I prepare on my right side. I go for my chest waves, but instead of going up, because that would drop my center of mass onto my foot too much, that it would need to be pushed back upwards, I go to the side and I go a little bit up, but I go a little bit down again. To the side, it's almost like I am re-preparing myself, but in a very, very small way. So it's here, and my leg pushes me up, and pushes me up, and push, and push. So you see this figure 8 is being drawn, is rather flat, but there's still a little bit of up and down. When I'm ready to finish, I go a little bit higher, I drop, and now, because my center of mass dropped from a little bit of a higher position, I feel the need for this roller coaster feeling so that my legs that are receiving my weight will push me back up onto the finishing position. Now let's do our drills for our chest waves. We will do basic and singular chest waves and then basic and multiple chest waves. I will be guiding you through, so don't worry. Basic, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 1 chest wave. Let's go. Sink, pull. 1, 5, 6, 7, basic. 1, 2, 3, same thing. Let's go. And 1, 2, 3, 5, 7, 1, 2, 3, basic, basic. On this side, chest wave, sink, boom, ka, ta. Again, 5, 6, basic, let's go. Chest wave, pull, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, double time, 1, 2, double time again. Basic. Get ready for multiple, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 5, finish, 1, 2, 3. Basic, basic, multiple. 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3. 5, 6, 7. Double time. Basic, basic, multiple waves. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. Finish. That's it. Great job. By the way, if you are craving for more practice drills just like this one, check out this playlist where I have entire songs worth practice sessions for all of your body movement isolations and footwork. Congratulations! You've just finished the first half of your lateral waves breakdown. If you find this tutorial a little bit overwhelming, don't worry about it. Just save this video and rewatch it every few days or every few weeks, even every few months. It's okay not to understand a lot of details at once because understanding of our body mechanics, learning to control our body muscles is a process, and your mind and body needs a little bit of time to absorb all the information in between the tutorials. Each time you rewatch this tutorial, you will understand and hear more of what I said. And some information will start sinking in and it will reflect in the elegance of your bachata, I promise you. When you're ready, follow me to the second part of our lateral waves where we break down hip body mechanics and we start merging our chest and hip waves into the V shapes. We do a little bit of a drill over there too, and we definitely go over the most common mistakes that you need to watch out for on the dance floor. Now, go ahead and get a sip of water and I'll meet you over here. I love you very much, guys. Cheers. With all my love, Bachatu iyo.